Pisces, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I'm going to do your reading. It is Saturday, gosh, the 10th in the UK, in the world. A bit tired today, gosh. I never sleep well in the summer, but the summer has been beautiful. I hope you're doing amazing. We are in, the 10th of August. Oh my gosh, I was thinking September. Just gotta... That would be awful. I can't believe we're coming into the tail end of the summer. Anyway, enough about me and my weather talks. I hope that you are doing amazing. I hope the Mercury retrograde is treating you fine as well. I think the Mercury retrograde is already quite intense. Like finding myself very clumsy, lights flashing. Gosh, there's been riots over here as well. I was quite lucky because I went to the hospital, which actually I got great results. I've been going through it's like a bowel screening. My goodness, I don't want to do those again. Anyway, so the next day in the same area where I went, there was riots. It would be typical me to get involved. Oh my gosh. Anyway, where I live, it's fine. But it's been beautiful weather and all that jazz. Let me know how you're doing. How's the weather? Because I'm an old lady asking about the weather. Said I was never going to be like that, but hey, does creep up on you. You get an old lady topics. All right, enough of me shuffling and waffling. Pisces, you can always fast forward. Now I'm going to get to your reading. Let's see what is in store for you. In love. And this will be for, the rest of August, because I am going to visit my family next week. It's going to be a long time since I've seen my dad. My dad is in a home now. And I'm going to a christening as well from my nephew. So yeah, getting all my stuff together. So the next time I'll be doing readings, it will not be before end of August. So yeah, bear with me. Pisces, I'm ready to do your reading. Tired or not? Gosh, I'm more tired than I thought. That's what happens when you go to bed at 3. Pisces, yeah, let's get on with it. In the recent past, you have been sharing and caring for other people. You give a lot, and you have also been looking at your options. There could have been confusion around you as well. You feel like you're giving and giving and giving and giving, and you're like, is any of these gonna tell me something? Is any of these going to tell me what to do? I mean, I handed out 6 coins, 7 options. You know, it's maybe you sent your CVs different places. Maybe you've just been a good person, sharing and caring, but you're hoping something's going to come out of it. There is a person that's going to come into your life quite soon, Pisces. The King of Cups will help reinstall this. It's something they will reinstall that you've been missing. It's like you are like, what am I missing? There's something this person is bringing that's going to make sense to you. This person could have water elements in their chart. They could have Libra in their chart. They could be on a distance from you. There is also a second person in your life. Now, we're going to clarify, because these can also be masculine or, for anything from friends to a mentor to family member. You have people around you that are supporting you at this time, or you're finding out who is on your side. You're looking at those that support you. And you're going to have a lot of support around you, Pisces. A lot of you have very good friends, good family. And you're going to find out who's really on your side. You're going to look at those that really, that they are there for you 100%. And I know in this modern day world, there's a lot of ranting about people that aren't on our side. But what about all those people that are on your side? Highlighting them is what brings manifestation. And it looks like for you, Pisces, you're just going to feel very supported in the near future. You might have gone through grieving of some kind when it comes to love, and you feel that you have spilled some cups. There has been spilled cups, emotions. Maybe it's with the black coat there. Sometimes we don't even know why we grieve. Sometimes we do, but it's okay. You're needing to get out emotion. I think definitely going through the Cancer season was a very funny period for me. I have Mars Cancer, but I didn't recognize my own emotions. I cried without any reason. But you know what? We need to release emotions when they come. We don't always have to put words to it even. They're necessary, because without releasing any emotions, we don't even know what happiness is, or we cannot feel it. So I see here for you, Pisces, and I'm going to clarify that these illusions, confusions, really feeling that things maybe are a bit sort of, it's like you wake up, get on with the day. You feel like you're not really there in the driving seat yet. You have the car, but there's something missing. It's a missing link. And it could be this rest, a mental rest, and that can come in different shapes and forms. All right, let's look at this person that's showing up in your reading. Let's see who that is. This person might have Pisces, Libra in their chart. The Page of Wands and the Two of Coins. The Page of Cups and the Two of Wands, the Justice and the Moon. So this is in their surroundings. This person here is someone that feels very connected to you without speaking to you, if they have met you even once, but it looks like there has been a bond established, regardless if it's physical or not physical. With the Two of Cups, it's often that I want to find my soulmate. We see the fish there, so it can be a Pisces as well. They have Pisces in their chart, but they could have water elements in their chart. The rainbow is there. It's like you're from the same universe. This person feels very excited. Suddenly something's going to happen where they suddenly feel this, you know what, Pisces is the one that I want to go towards. Pisces is the one that they could have Cancer in their chart. When they see you, when they are reminded of you, it's always positive for this person. And it seems like the timing wasn't right in the past, but now it is. This person has one foot in, one foot out the door. It's kind of premature, immature in a way, but it's timid love. It's sweet. This person have possibly a combination of, they could be an air sign with water elements in their chart. This is not I would say, it's not really a typical air sign I'm getting. So, but then you can recognize, you might actually say that, because of oftentimes I know people are like, ooh, I don't want an air sign. Holy shit, no way. I have these conversations with my friend. I remember we used to go and say, we're like, next time I will never, see this sign. But, that was until I started knowing all the dots in the zodiac, all right? So I would say when you look, so of course, to be honest, I also have, if I meet someone random and they say they're a certain sign, and let's say if I don't have a good experience in love, I'll go immediately and think, not good, not good, all right? So you'll be like, don't come anywhere near me. But anyway, this is someone you have feelings for. So you will find yourself, regardless of stereotypical things, it can be anything for anyone, right? You will find that when you look up this person's birth date, the numbers, when you look at, obviously the numbers is in a cube from 1 to 9, they usually, from my experience, when they fit, you complement each other in certain ways. So check that out. A sign sometimes that someone is a good fit is that, especially when you have number 1 in your birth date. These days, if you obviously are younger, number 2, that's why you find often that people born from 2000, they're very soft, in my opinion, kind. They have different way of communicating. They like to give more than they take. They have different ways of dealing with it. But maybe that's where ghosting come into the picture, because when you give and give and give and you don't confront maybe the situation, you think, gosh, I need to run away. But if you're dealing with anyone and you're born like me in the 19 something, I see here the two of you could have one number one in your birth date, or two number ones, or three number ones. Either way, if you have similar number ones, this sounds weird, that can be this person. It's an important one, but I won't go into detail. This person isn't a typical, let's say, for their sign. So you can actually have a laugh about this person, and you might say, this person have every trait that I do not want. So you might be like, I don't want anyone from this nationality. I don't want someone that is younger than me, or I don't want someone with this job or that job or this job, or it can be something bizarre, like you will just think when you see this person, you think this person and me, it ain't gonna work on paper. However, you will find that it's a magnet between the two of you. It's going to happen organically. It's not going to be, oh gosh, I need a partner, so let's just what I used to do when I was young, I said, well, you can just drink them better, can't you? Obviously that's a joke. No, you know this person, Pisces. For some of you don't care about what star sign they are, but for some of you do, and you'll be like, they are not the right star sign for me, for sure. But anyway, you will know who they are, and you'll probably find yourself looking up their chart, and you're going to find that there is something that is matching even there, but not on the straight up. You might also feel that, okay, this person, are they coming towards me because can they not see the spilled cups? But it's a soft approach here. I see it's a very, very soft approach. They don't even know how to come forward, and they feel just very happy that there is an opportunity to come forward, but they are very nervous. They are scared. They're very nervous. But anyway, this person is here. This person will come forward, and they will be very shy. I'm picking up that they could have possibly Gemini or Libra in their chart, but they could have a whole, I'm getting that this person could be an air sign, Libra or Gemini or Aquarius, and you will say, I don't want to be with an air sign. I can already hear you, but you will find that this person have very strong elements of water, and you might be a Pisces with strong elements of air. So even if you look at your Chinese sign, you could be year of the horse, year of the tiger, year of the dog, which is ruled by air. It's going to be something like that. Anyway, I'm giving you the heads up. So this person, and this is someone that you will not normally go towards. They might be, let's say you are someone that is a hippie, right? Or they are someone that's corporate, and you're like, oh my God, this person gets up at the crack of dawn. They are stiff. They wear a tie. No, that's not my type. Or there's something about them on the paper that you do not imagine being with them. But this person and you are going to connect. You're going to connect in a way where it is more of a day-to-day interaction at first. It's happening, and then when it's happening, you are like, oh, I see now. I see now why the separation was there. I see now why my thoughts and confusion came up. Because this is someone that you thought you had something in common with, and you just brushed it off because the situation or circumstance didn't really bring the two of you together. And again, it's for most of you, you're going to be like, okay, it was it was almost like an option you looked at and you thought you could laugh to yourself, and you'd be like, it's just something that seemed far away and not really relevant for you. It's as if someone could live far in a distance. You felt you had a connection, but then you said, that must have just been in my head. For some of you, it could be someone you had a situationship with at some point. You could, for few of you, had a relationship. But it's very neutral. I don't feel here it is not at first here, and I'll put out a few cards. There is two people showing up in your reading. However, this person here, you haven't had a long history with, I feel, for most of you. All right, so Pisces. There is there's two people here for you, Pisces. There is one person that actually is also coming towards you at the same time. You're going to find yourself actually with these options. You're going to be, oh, you have been grieving a situation, a person, that's for sure. And because of that, you've hardened yourself a bit and you are like, actually, I've released, when you take off that black coat of yours, then you're going to be, oh, actually, you might be, looking for good looking people. You might be going to a bar and you're like, wow, hey, let's go out and see if you find some good looking people. That might not even be how you usually are. You might be like, oh, I don't even care about how people look like, I don't care about that. Reminds me of last weekend when I ended up seeing some friends on Friday, and me and my friend were going to go to an event. We planned it 6 months ago, but I was like, oh, I hope you're not going to go. We can sell our tickets. And then she was sick. So, and I was at that time just very, very tired. And anyway, so I was saying, okay, all good. Then she was like, oh, but so many good looking people, like every good looking person in town's going to be there. It was so funny. And I was like, really? How's that? So I said, baby, can't go, because if I can't go, you can't go. Is that, friend? If I go, you go. It's funny. And in my head, I was like, actually visualizing. So I normally don't care about it either. I was like, so how good looking are we talking about? I'm like, it was so funny between friends. So this is going to be something for you with the Queen of Wands. You're going to be like, there's something about you being superficial in a way, but it's funny. You're feeling, oh, okay, I'm going to put my best dress on. I'm going to put my best trousers on. I'm going to go to the hairdresser. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, regardless of your gender as well. You're going to be, oh, I'll get up in an hour early before I go, because if I see this person, I want to look my best kind of thing. You're going to feel like that. So, all right, we have the Lovers. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Moon. And we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. So, underneath the underlying energies here, there is someone here that will be outside your fence kicking and screaming and they can't come in. There will be someone like that as well, because you have options. You might have this one here with underneath at least you can see what's in those cups, but under there you are like, okay, I know if someone isn't there, you'll be like, I know exactly who isn't there that is there anyway. I know exactly who that is. I don't even need to know their name. I know exactly who that is. So you're like, okay, if that person is missing, I know that person. I think it's good that they are missing. And I think it's good that I want to go for a speed dating with these here. I want to see these alternatives. At least I can see what's there. It might be a dragon. It might be whatever is in there, a snake. At least I can see that thing under there. That person maybe ghosted me. What is that anyway? No one wants to. It's not going to be the first option you take, is it? The one that is under the cloth. It reminds me when you were a child. You're like, do you want the thing that's under the cloth? And then this person is like, oh, today I'm going to take action. They're gonna run in. They're gonna say, I don't have a scarcity mindset. And there is someone here. You have actually genuine, like there is genuine action coming towards you. You're gonna find yourself a little bit tired. You're gonna be, oh, wow, they really are outside my door, aren't they? You're gonna say, and it's gonna be a nice surprise, Pisces. There is someone here you have a spiritual connection with. There is someone here that wants to walk into the, what do you call it? The enchanted fortress, the forest, the enchanted forest, Someone here shows up and they're going to bring some feelings out in you. It's like you and this person, they could look very serious. This person could look very serious. That's why you think they are serious, as in you with the Queen of Wands. You might be like, this person can't even handle a bit of, we love the word banter over here. Actually, saying that is not something you don't really talk about in love because it sounds ridiculous. I've gone on dating websites, right? And you have, for example, foreigners, which I will say is foreigners now, but I'm trying to explain that. I'm looking for someone that I can take the piss out of. You can't write that on an app. You can't. You know, it's funny, but that's like, oh, silly boys. They'll never get any guidance. I want to take the piss out of you. It's like, you don't describe that, you idiot. You don't, it just goes, it flows. It's like when people try to do sarcasm and you can't be another nationality, can you? It's like if someone, I know in the US you have a certain way of talking. I can't have the same humor as someone from the US. I can't imitate it. So anyway, that's a sidetrack. I find that so bizarre when I see it. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, this person here, Pisces, when you see them, you gonna visualize you and this person being very playful because your souls are connected. But when you see them, you're gonna be, when they come closer, you're gonna be, this person looks stiff. I'm not sure, can I even be myself around them? It's something about the difference. You're like, ooh, I don't know how I need to be around them. No, I don't. That's why I don't think they're the right person. Don't judge the book by its cover on this one, because whatever they do for a living or there's something you will be saying that, oh, nice looking person, yes, I'm excited they're coming towards me, but this person is not gonna. There's just something like that. It's not a bad thing, but you're gonna be like, ooh, so because they are going to take action quickly, you are going to feel like you're going to drown in this hidden, obscure, what's hidden. It's not fear of getting a broken heart. I don't know what it is, Pisces. It's fear of being yourself with this person because you have some feelings for them and you're like, this might be too good to be true. I need a breather. I'm tired of thinking of it already. Because the Queen of Wands, she spends a lot of time in the mirror. She could spend hours and hours on end. She could even be trying to rehearse, and she's doing it because she knows how to do it. But when you are not the Queen of Wands, that is not your normal self. When you are the Queen of Cups, but you are not being the Queen of Cups, and you are going about it as a different element of yourself, you're going to be exhausted, all right? It's like when you had a time out in town, all right? No one is that person. When you're with your friends, you can have the word banter again, as I love saying. You know what I mean? Like you will be in that vibe, but then that person that's seeing you in this vibe, you are like, but I'm not always in that vibe, you know, and I don't really want them to see me this way. And then this person is going to give you something. There is also another person here that's going to give you something. I'm going to find out if it's the same person. It is possible, you know, because what I'm seeing here is progressing very, very fast. That's what I'm seeing. It's progressing very, very fast. We have also the King of Swords. We have the King of Swords here, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So this person isn't very, they don't really have, it's not that they don't have fire elements, but they might not, but it's something about the Emperor. But you see here, they have not become the Emperor yet. They need to be the King of Fire to be the Emperor. So that is, of course, there's the passionate part as well. So this person and they see you as very passionate, but you might not be, it's like the only surface of you. So it can be kind of an awkward, it's like you both have feelings for each other, but you might have been with people before that is like, they take the initiative, they are very, you know, seductive in a way, and you are used to someone being this way. There's something about this person, they skip that part and they are just telling you how much they already care for you. You like it, but you're gonna be like, this, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to it. So you're gonna feel a bit tired from it because you're gonna be, what is going on? It's the whole process. Obviously now I'm highlighting everything as we do. But you are going to be positively surprised, but you will feel a little overwhelmed by the feelings that suddenly come up that you are not prepared for. Because right now you're the Queen of Wands, enjoying your life, even being single. There's something about whatever you do with it, single or not, or family or not, whatever it is, you're gonna enjoy yourself. It's that like being you know, a bit wild, maybe being just louder than you are, being just very free, and you know, it's something about your just carelessness in a way that you also enjoy. You could go back to an old program for a little while and you'll be like, oh, now I really need to know, need to slot in, you know, I need to look good, I need to act this. That's your thoughts telling you that, because you might have these thoughts associated with previous relationships where you feel, oh, this is now, you're gonna be like shivering. You're gonna be shivering under the moonlight, thinking, oh, I don't want this uncomfortable. It's like you go on a ride for the roller coaster, and you're like, can't be that bad. I'm gonna be down in a minute, and then when you get up, and I'm like, that's it. I'm gonna get sick. Give me the bag. But it's, you know, it's at the same time you like it, but it's a lot. So yeah, you're coming out of not taking any action, and like I predicted here, the King of Wands. So you are anticipating an emperor. You are anticipating an emperor, and someone is showing all their elements in a way. There is a phase they are going through. It is the action. This person knows that they have to. This person knows they have to. You know, with the King of Swords, they gotta seize the opportunity here. There is a person here. They could have Taurus or a Leo in their chart. There could be an ending of some kind around them. I'm still seeing here that there could be two people around you as well. I do feel perhaps there is two people around you. Yes. I do see that. All right, I do see that. We're going to have to do some digging here now. Someone with Earth elements, Leo elements, was someone that was breadcrumbing to you, or they had been giving to two people, or there is something about them being in two places. In the past, there is a person here that was again scattering their energy. They are not who they say they are. There was a lot of things hidden, but that is in the past. It could be a person here that was wearing a mask. They were in and out. They didn't admit their feelings for you, but there has been some reflection going, and there's been healing going on here. Definitely, this person here is also coming towards you. You remember that in the beginning when I showed you the person outside the gates, there is something about you not caring about this person, and you are just going about life exactly how you want to go about when it comes to your love life. You're going to flaunt your love life perhaps as well. I see that you're not really caring about anyone's feelings or hiding anything at all in a way. That can also be energetically. There is a person here, Pisces, that you have been taking considerations for, because there has been a cord here to a particular person. There is lust, there is feelings, but you haven't moved forward with this person. But they don't show up in the reading unless there is. I'm very good at picking up your guys' energy by now, so even if I don't see you in person, it's live, I know. The cards know, the cards don't lie. So whenever someone says anything in the comments they don't like, so it's like, well, it's your life. You're here. That's how it works always. That's why I never really have an agenda, because I read for the people that turn up. And after all these years of doing reading, now I realize how I actually do connect. But you have great energy, Pisces. The excitement. I've been seeing it for a while, you know. This King of Swords here is definitely someone you're going to experience a connection with. And regardless what happens with this connection, and this again, is you're going to recognize them by saying, this person isn't for me. You're going to recognize it. You come back sometime later on, and you're going to be like, all right, I know what you mean. Now, of course, I would always say, those that are listening to love readings, it goes without saying, if you lock yourself in a house and you live in the middle of nowhere like Robinson Crusoe, and you expect someone to show up, it's a little bit difficult though. But you never know, you can fall in love with a It can come up as a, an animal. But this is someone. So for those of you that have common sense when you're listening to a reading, which I hope that you do, it has to do with feeling connected to what's usually when you listen to words in a love reading, it should come up and you will say, right, I know who this can be. Okay, yes, I do. So this person here is going to trigger this person B, another person's feelings. So because Pisces, I do see you are changing your type because of this person coming into your life. And again, you might know them, you might not. You bring out each other's inner child. That's how you will connect. On the surface, both of you actually, they look at you as someone. This person looks at you, Pisces, as they think that you are someone that, one, parties a lot, or you are just someone, not that you have to drink or do anything else. It's more they think like, wow, Pisces, hot stuff, sizzling hot stuff. They are smoking hot. They are someone that is always smiling, always well dressed. They probably are vibrant, young, and they have it all going for them. I can't keep up with that. So this person could be older than you, or they feel older than you. But actually, if they compare, you both live very similar. I spoke to this is an astrology years ago, and I didn't know so much about it, 20 years ago, and he was explaining that for Pisces, especially with Pisces and Scorpio in their chart, it says those signs, sometimes Cancer as well, people, when they look at you, they think of you as someone that is like, and that was before social media, someone that lives like it's always like a party. It's always you wake up and you're like swinging from the chandelier. But he said, no, it's quite the opposite. That person, they think of that, and he was explaining these zodiacs, actually just wake up in the morning, go out and get their newspaper, sit indoors, have their cup of coffee and read the newspaper. But the way they look, the way they walk, their swagger says something else. And he said that's a real thing, and that's often how we attract the wrong type. So for example, our rising sign, for me, I can't, if I listen to my rising sign videos, it doesn't resonate at all whatsoever. But I have attracted and that's Scorpio. I love Scorpio. My mother is a Scorpio, and I can see the complete difference in Scorpio and an Aquarius. But I used to attract so many water signs. Aries as well. I think Aries and Scorpio is a good match, but getting to know them, it was never a match for me. I know now it's like, I know what kind of signs is, I get along with anyone, but just on that topic. So something about them, they see you as well, Pisces, as the Queen of Wands, that you are young, you are partying, you have the best wardrobe, you are like the it girl or the it man, you must be that, the coolest kid on the block. They see you like that. You look at them as maybe serious, dry, and you're thinking, God, I'm going to get any words out of them, but they're coming towards me. And I have feelings for them, but I'm not supposed to have feelings for them because they are just so not my type. So as you start communicating with this person here, you're going to think these thoughts because are like, well, this person's actually making me feel happy. Why am I feeling happy? Because they are not my type. It's going to be like that. And then feelings are going to come up. You're going to get more and more feelings. There could be a meeting being arranged. This person here plans to offer you a relationship because that's how they are. They are coming towards you single. They are not coming to mingle. They are coming to you because they want you. This person is like that. That's going to make you feel like you're going to feel like, well, I was quite happy doing these options for the moment. And actually, I was quite also happy being a little bit annoyed with this person here because it's better the devil I know than the devil you don't. Sometimes you get used to a few breadcrumbs. Sometimes we actually like to have someone to bitch and moan about. We do. So say whatever you want. We love having we all like a scapegoat. We do at some phases in our life. We all like a good rant for the sake of it as well. So this person is here. There is a person here that you will also connect with. This person here and you are very much on that You look good together, you feel good together, there is passion there. This person's going to come in, and this person here could offer you also a relationship. You're going to find yourself in that situation, Pisces, and you're going to come back to me and say, I don't have anyone. And then you're going to be commenting in a few months and be like, oh shit, I have someone. Please give me advice, Rainbow Wizard. I didn't ask for 2 people. Ask you to remove one. So your thoughts become things. This is happening, and you will be dealing with 2 people that have feelings for you. Trust me. Now, when it comes to, however, what they offer, that is also going to be up to you, because we all have a different way what that will look like. We do not live in the 1800s anymore, where I watched actually a Viking movie yesterday. It's like they just say, hey, do you want to lay with me? And just get on with it. And the next day they get married. Easy peasy, right? It's not. They don't spend a lot of time on social media and stuff like that. So this situation here will unfold in your everyday life, and it's going to be in the modern way of doing things. One person here or 2 people could live on a distance, but there will be communications. There will be, your feelings will be reestablished with someone for sure. And it's going to scare you, but you're going to be excited, more excited than scare you. So this is all happening very, very fast. It's happening very fast, and you're going to be like, and actually you're going to find yourself saying, actually, I'm feeling quite neutral here. See, you have the options, and you're going to be like, see, there is a person here that have hurt you in the past, and you're going to remember that about them, but they are still there. They're still going to show up, and they are going to match your vibe as well, Pisces. They are going to match your vibe. However, this one person here, they have a third party stuck to them, or they have there is just some kind of entourage that is stuck to them. And when you get a little bit closer to this person, you're going to be like, oh, I know this entourage. I know it. I've seen it before. I felt it before. Sorry, I had to. And you're going to be like, I see now. So there will be a point of time, Pisces, where actually you should get involved with your emotions here, because this is more than what meets the eye. You cannot find out about this situation by sitting at home, closing off, blocking your phone and saying, no, I know when this person is right. You're not going to find out about that way. This is actually requires for you to engage. It's not a dangerous engagement. It doesn't have to be, oh my God, I don't want this person to call me. Why are they calling me? It's just saying here, look, well, you've attracted them. They're here. They have something to say. They're not dangerous. They're not going to pack their suitcase and stand outside your door. No. But you have feelings for this person. They have feelings for you. But you, because you're going to connect with this other person first, what you're going to see then is that there is a person here, and I believe it's a person that is not going to be the one that you take a relationship or pursue a relationship with. That's the person where you're going to say, you know what? I've turned into this person a little bit, because like there is a connection here with you and someone where it's kind of like, it's a bit superficial, it's fun, and you miss this vibe. But then when you connect with this person, they're going to bring out a soft side of you, and you're realizing, oh, I'm back to my usual self in love. Because it's like you have been dealing with someone that is, it's very seductive. It's a bit like you'll be like, oh, if I was with this person, it could be quite exciting, It's like that you're thinking of each other the same way, even though both of you, when you put your mask off, you're like, oh, you stay there on a t-shirt on your couch, and you're like, but in your minds, you're like, you have all the sexy, laundry, not wearing your laundry, are you? Underwear. I can't even say the word. It's like both of you think that you have this fantasy about each other. It's like, oh, when we get together, there is love, there is like, oh, we're gonna have a few drinks, and it's gonna be so cool. Like we take a few good selfies. You both have that in your mind. There is this vibe around the two of you. You can't. It's that attraction you have. Usually with the lovers, you've been nude next to each other before, at least in your imagination. And that's just how it is. But actually, what's going to happen here is a shift. you're going to find yourself comparing the feelings you have for these two people, Pisces, and you're going to be, actually, I realized that this person brought out a superficial side of me where I almost feel like I have to do do like a course how to be in the bedroom or how to be seductive, because that's how I think they are, and that's maybe how they think you are. So you both never get together because you both think this way, because actually when you break it down, the two of you came together for different reasons, to explore that side, to maybe explore if it's love or if it's lust, but it's been lustful, but actually it isn't even real lust, because you're going to find when you connect to this other person, that's when the real lust begins. Because actually you're not really comfortable with this person. You feel like this person, both of you feel like you have to go through some sort of renovation of your whole body to be with each other and your mind, because that's how you see each other. It's not the way, but that's just how this connection is. So you're going to find out, Pisces, throughout these emotions that you have changed your type, and that's going to be a relief for you. You're going to be like, oh, that's actually nice. It's as if you are changing your perspective on someone, and you're like, I never imagined this person being my type, and it's not going to be forceful, but you will find yourself physically and mentally attracted to someone that you didn't think that you would be attracted to in that way. And it won't be forced either, because this person here, they are not forceful, they're not forcing, they're not in an awkward situation where, okay, we're in the same room now, oh, I don't know about this person. It's going to happen gradually, and you will let your guard down, and you can safely let your guard down as well. But you actually also have to be brave to connect with those that you don't want to be with, in a way, energetically. And it's not about like, oh, you are tougher than you think, Pisces. This is not for those that is like, oh, if I see this person's picture on Facebook or Instagram, or if I connect with them, my year is gonna be ruined because they hurt me. So I have put up the barrier for the rest of the life. Or if I see them, I want to be with them. And it's not really gonna be like that. But it says here, Pisces, you have this tough skin where you're gonna be, you know what? I am the one with these options, thinking of these options. All right, what do I want to do about it? Do I want to do something about it? I can't just be here sitting saying, oh no, don't talk to me. Or you are going to be like, oh, someone's in a reverse. This, I know what they are. You're calling them every name under the sun, because this person is every name under the sun, This person here is... You've had several endings with them. They ghosted you, you ghosted them. This person could be a twin flame. This person here could have given you poison. This person and you have also been through the enchanted forest. And this person here does not bring calm waters. This person here brings a tower moment, and you know it. But it says here, if you are going to be afraid to face someone due to what can happen, you cannot have the closure. So this is not about you packing your suitcase, going over to them and say, take me, take me into the lion's den and eat me. You're just going to face them with your emotions. There is something about your emotions that you have to face with a situation when it comes to a person. And because otherwise you will not recognize your real feelings. So Mercury retrograde is meant to bring up a lot of our emotions, and we cannot bring up our emotions unless we go out in the real world. And sometimes we might not even like what we see or act. Sometimes, in this modern society, I think that a lot of people, it's like you sit at home on a couch, we're like very confident how we will behave when we go out, right? You're like, this is going to be this. Trust me, I know. I even change my program when I'm out, because I'm like, oh, I really haven't been out for that while. I don't really care about being out. But suddenly I'm out like several hours later, even though I'm someone that is usually in control. That is Mercury retrograde. You cannot control something that's, a planet. You can't control your feelings always when it's a full moon. Doesn't matter what most people will be saying. Like, I don't believe in it. It's not like the same as when a black cat crosses the street or a mirror breaks and you're like, oh, that's superstitious. Planets are a real deal, right? So the energies that flows around with it, they're going to affect you. And this here is going to bring up something about your emotions for someone. They're going to trigger you in a way, and it's going to make you feisty a little bit. And it's going to be like, you're going to be like, it's like this person will trigger something that is fun, all right? they're going to trigger something that's fun, but then there's another person in front of you. So you are going to go through these emotions. You're going to be like enjoying it. You are definitely going to enjoy the attention because you're in the Queen of Wands energy. See, and you're attracting this romantic interest. And for most of you, you actually need to go through that phase. It's saying here, do it. Be the Queen of Wands and do it well. You know, there will be a heart-to-heart conversation and honeymoon coming up. You're calling in the soulmate. There's a strong chemistry here. So there is a person, and it's coming up here, the soulmate isn't your usual type. It has something about you having to confront and release some emotion that's going to bring about fair. But I'm getting that, the scene in the Twilight, when she says, you know, I don't know, you should toughen up. She was like, don't be such a, I don't know. She was just like lay on the floor. She was shaving her legs, looking through her like toiletries, and like, okay, just go out there nude, right? There's no one can see us. Just go out. You have just got married today, right? I'm sure the person can see you in the nude. It's gonna be a lot of these feelings going through. It's not gonna be like the Cancer season where it's like, ooh, nothing is feeling like real. Like things feel a bit like my emotions can be a bit overwhelming, even a bit sad. This is more fun, but you will be like, what is this even? You're going to be like, you're going to have an experience with two people energetically for most of you, but there will be a lot of communication. Yes, you can also see them in person because we have the Chariot here as well. It's happening, and it's happening fast as well. You're going to be very much, you don't have time to watch tarot anymore. So you will be looking through your wardrobe. You will be doing a few things yourself, but it says this is what you need to do. It's like be toughen up, basically. Grow a pair. You're gonna have to do this one, Pisces, because the stage is yours. The stage is yours, and you want to be there. Your conscious want to be there. You want to be there, but you're putting on a mask of the Queen of Wands, but it's okay. That is also, it's a part of that journey. You got to do it, because what you're going to discover is that who you're going to get close to. So for most of you, it's not going to happen in the way that you want it. It's like, it's not going to happen as in, okay, someone has completely fallen, you know, I've never spoken to them for maybe a certain time, and then this person who comes in, and it always going to happen like in the Cinderella story, right? They're going to knock on my door and they're going to give me a piece of my belonging, and then we're going to go for a date, and, you know, we might kiss, we might not. It's not going to be like that. You have to take action as well, and you will take action. This is not going to be where you are jumped on, like it's... See here, so basically here, underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. You know you want love, but you are going to say to yourself that I don't want to rush anything, because many of you could be dealing with someone you have a telepathic tie to that is actually, they have Virgo or Aries in their chart possibly, and that might be a way of recognizing. There might be a twin flame. There's something about a divine counterpart where you just know, okay, there's still attachment to them in some way. And that's, if there's a twin flame, you know, they always will be there. There is someone here you will always have some kind of attachment to, but you have to get comfortable with that, because behind here is a King of Swords that is coming in. They are single. They could have also recently left someone, but there will be a lot of talking. Again, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be like, oh, let's meet up, let's do this, let's do that. But you are going to change your emotions. There is something about you changing that is necessary here. You have healed Pisces, and there's someone you have been left out in the cold from. Suddenly, they're all coming out of the cold at once. It's like a drought is over. You're going to feel like you have fun, and you're going to be like, why? Why now? I've just got, you know, on top of my game here, I've just managed to exclude someone from my heart. But the thing is, it's saying here, Spirit is saying, don't be too hard on yourself. Life isn't about saying, oh, if you have feelings for someone, you feel some kind of excitement. Because many of you are going to be excited, and you're going to be like, shit, I've told everyone, or you definitely told yourself a million times that you do not want to see someone. You're going to be telling everyone, and you're going to be like finding yourself messaging them, maybe meeting up with them. And you're going to be like, I can't even tell Rainbow Wizard this, because I've told for so long that if this person comes back, God help. So there's going to be some contrast like that you are not foreseeing, and you're going to be like, if no one can see me, not even spirits, I'm going to pack my bag. I'm going to go over and see them because I don't even care about them. But you're going to have an encounter with someone. They are going to be the same, and you're going to be, it's important to face them in some kind of way. And it's important also to, it's almost like you're going to learn to more laugh about it. And you're going to be like, you know what? Let's just remember, this is what you're going to remember, Pisces, is this. When you're children, when you go to play, I don't know when you were a child, but you could have been someone that is, you explore different playgrounds as a child, and you used to love getting to know new people. And during the day, spending time with the children, there was some that was exciting. There were some that could have taken your toys. But there was still an experience. You still went back the next day. And there were some that lasted for a lifetime. But a child don't make such decision. A child don't make a decision saying, oh God, I'm always going to. A child doesn't know about, how we grown-ups know. It's like they don't sit in the playground and with the sand in the cups and saying, oh, this person here, I'm off, this is how they are. I'm going to go quickly on Google and check, they took my sand. They made me eat the sand as well. But you know what? I had a little bit of fun about this person torturing me. A child just is a child, and they just have fun. They go to the playground. All people do there is play, and some people don't play fairly, but you still go back to the playground. So that's what's happening here. You are playing, you lose, you win. It's okay. You don't have to think more of it than that, because you have healed. You have healed. This is not going to be you going to the playground, waiting for the ring. If they don't turn up with the ring, you are going to be missing and go back to a point of grieving where it is not going to leave your couch for a long time. So it's not like that at all. But Spirit is telling you to go to the playground. Come on, you got to play to see if you even enjoy it. And because the thing is, if your person sees you not playing, I mean, what fun is in that? And I've seen yesterday, I'm not very nice today, but I'm not ever really that nice. I saw someone, bless him, maybe I'm stereotypical, like there was a new thing on Facebook anyway, and someone broken up with him, right? And he was like, I'm 40 years old. It's saying that in your 40s, you can't get a girlfriend, and like putting loads of these, like feeling so sorry for himself. It's like the classical type that I would have broken up with, because the worst is if someone, you come to your door and cry. And imagine, like, I was thinking, gosh, all the people that I broken up with in my 20s, let's say. And if they used to come to my outside, like ding dong, and you open the door, it's like, it's over, and they cry, but you don't see them on Facebook crying, do you? But it's because people don't want to play. You're not a mean person. But anyway, I saw this person in their 40s and I thought, bless him. Oh my God, it's the worst. I think sometimes, right, men, they have the worst. They don't ask for advice. Like your girlfriend would always say, look, whatever you do not play the card of a victim, and especially don't post it. Just don't do it. We have to, in this world, we have to be vulnerable, but make sure we are vulnerable with the right people, because you don't gain anything either way to be exaggerating anything. We don't. When we exaggerate anger, happiness, whatever to the world, it's like me trying to go on YouTube and be like, hey, I'm trying to give you this advice. Make sure that you listen to it. Of course, you're not going to listen to it. I'm a stranger after all, right? So it's saying here, Pisces, you are going to follow your inner guidance. You have healed. You're going to go down a rabbit hole. You're going to say hello to the King of Cups. In this King of Cups is going to be you being like, this person's a little bit too soft. You might call your friends and you'll be like, I think this person likes me, but I don't like them, Because the Queen of Wands can be a bit bitchy, but that's okay. That's okay, girls can be very much like that, but it's all for fun, right? I'm from a big girl family, and I remember, like, I know someone that got married to someone. There's like, I don't like them at all. The next day, someone is with their suitcase outside. That was those days. It was like, I see, yeah, that's how much you didn't like them. So, whatever throwaway comments you're going to say, Pisces, but it's your time to shine. You have options. You're going to feel good about having options. So celebrate it. Tell your friends whatever you want. you can even tell me I've got too many options. Poor me. This is your time to shine, Pisces, and it's also you to have time to have fun. You're going to be a hot, sizzling Pisces. We have again the Queen of Wands. The Mother of Wands is coming up. Some of you might have the Year of the Snake here. It's also moving into Year of the Snake next year. We have the Judgment. We have the Chariot. Yes, yes, yes. See here? You're going to feel like your hands are tied. You're going to feel like you are dabbling into something you shouldn't. You definitely will. But it says you should do that, Pisces. There will be a lot of hot action here. You're going to take some risks as well. But it's saying do it. We have 2 cards here. So this obviously I never read. What? Yeah, we have the 8 of Swords. You're gonna do this and you're gonna be like on autopilot doing something that is completely out of your nature. You will do it. You might, like I said, you will find yourself not telling me either. You will do it. You will definitely do it, and you're gonna not. There's no one that's going to give you advice about it either. There is something about a maybe taboo, or there is something about a hush hush for both of you. It's going to be like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I could lose my job, or I could lose something, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to do something that is fun. You're going to do something that is lustful. It has to do with the involvement of you. There is options here for sure, and it's going to come on suddenly in the Leo's season. And you're going to be saying yes to stuff that you would normally never say yes to, for sure. You're going to call in sick. You're going to travel to see someone. You're going to be like, fuck it, I'm going to do this. You are not going to be... It's like, Pisces, what are you doing? And it's also, you know, Pisces is affected, but their intuition could be, your intuition could be affected in a way, but it's actually a good thing. It's a good thing here, Pisces. Because you are going to maybe see someone for a last time, or there's going to be an encounter. This is going to be your favorite playmate, and you're going to have to own up to it, and you're going to be like, right, there's a thing going on with me and this person here, all right? There is lust. Let's just call it what it is. And that's okay. You play games with this person, you know it. You wouldn't go to the playground hiding your sand or a bucket of sand just because you thought, I'm going to make sure that this person get that in his head or her head. There's something about the 2 of you. They have walked away, but they're coming back. They are still an admirer. They're still looking at you from afar. There's something about a chord, and you're going to be like, you know what? Whatever is the reason, this person is here in my life and they are not going anywhere. So I might as well... It's going to be more of an energetical thing. So again, please take this as this is not about signing a proposal, moving countries, adapting to another environment, learning another language, and then before you realize that someone is going to screw you over. No, you're going to screw each other over here. This actually has to happen. There is an interaction here that you know has to happen. This has to happen for you to actually realize what this is. And you're going to be like, okay, well, I guess there was play, but I guess not today. This person did break my heart, and perhaps you're going to also admit that they did break your heart. There is a mirroring going on here, but it's dead done over with the snake. This person here, it's something about seeing them for who they are and not being afraid of them anyway, because they're always going to be there. When you see someone in person, however it is, and we can read all we want about whatever we want. At the age of where I am, I have met so many different people, and I've also been a badass and so on. And I know certain someone that I've experienced. I was warned. People were like, I don't want to hang out with you. We're going to hang out with them. But I didn't know about these things anyway. I've had a lot of different experience with different people when I was much younger. And I'm certainly glad that I did. Because I see, if you don't, there is a part of us that is also... has a darker side to us. If we don't have an outlet of that darker side and just say, look, it takes 2 to tango, we're always going to start playing the victim, and we're going to go through our life and just jump into more and more of these relationships and have the wrong thinking around it. There is a person here that will come in and try to fuck things up with you, and you know exactly that they will do it as well. And for some of you, you're just going to go and do it. It's like that night out you needed, and you're going to have so much lost property. You're going to wake up all battered and bruised. You're going to look like that Charlize Theron when she did the Blonde action movie, and you just probably need it. It's the spirits is telling me it's just what it is, right? Or there's going to be emotionally. You might even have there is like text messages and you are like getting involved with this person a little bit, only to see that this person here, you know it before you go and see them. You know it exactly who they are, and you're going to come crying to me. I know it, but that's what the cards are saying. They are very tempting. They will come in as the King of Pentacles. They will come in and jank something for a little bit longer, which is going to make this person here look like the comparison of them will be like, I don't know who to compare it to, but the opposite. This person will be exciting. They will be giving you a lot of compliments. They're going to be fun. They're pushing a button in you that is, oh, thanks God someone is fun these days, because the new vibe that you are going to end up with, Pisces, the one that this person here want to sabotage, and you want to sabotage it as well. You might sabotage it for a little while, but it's okay. You don't have any strings to anyone. Spirits are saying, go out and play with all the kids in that kindergarten, in that playground. It's okay. You can still go home afterwards. You put a plaster on. You are not made of glass. And saying, do it. Now is the time to do it. Because my point, what I was waffling before, is that no one is really that bad in person. And I say I've met a lot of crazy people. When you see the person that, again, you could have had a falling out. Again, I've done that too. But anyway, when you like in your mind, especially if you receive like crazy texts, you're like, oh God, that person's going to be there with an axe when I arrive. So definitely not meeting them. No one is like that. People, when they're angry, they are getting it all out. And you could, so I'm not saying you're going to meet anyone dangerous, but there is someone here you will meet. Someone could have ghosted you. Someone could have hurt you. This person here will interact with you because they know someone is coming towards you that is your type, and you know someone is coming towards you that is your type, and you are going to say, I actually feel a little bit safer with this person here. You're going to do it. You're going to have that last night somewhere, and in your head you're going to be like, I really, really have had a relapse. I really, 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 really have had a relapse, and I might need, something's gonna happen where you do something that isn't a good idea, but you will do it. It's part of your destiny here. It is part of what you're supposed to do. This here will put perspective of your feelings and see a person for who they are. No one's gonna be hurt. You are going to see it different. This person is just someone with the small woman, small man syndrome, perhaps, or they've learned some certain ways about them, right? They are a certain way. And when you see them, this person, I think you're just going to laugh. It's like that person and that is like, I'm going to be the leader of the bad bitch gang, or, it's that energy. It's something about just being, okay, they're just who they are. They are just harmless, but you're going to connect with them and you're going to be like, I can't believe I connected with this person. I said, I will never do that. Now, again, I am not predicting dangerous encounters here. All right. This is fun. Love is supposed to be fun, and those that don't think it's fun overall, then you shouldn't be. Everyone should explore love. It's better to love than not to love at all. And again, play is very important. When you listen to older people speak about life, they always say, I wish I played more. And this is your time to play, and just, you're going to enjoy it. You are going to be the one in the victory, Pisces. You're going to have victory here, because what's happening during this play, and you just not you go into the play garden without like a full-blown forensic outfit, thinking like, oh God, I need a healer by my side and I need a retreat afterwards and I'm going to cry, I need a paper bag. No, just throw up on them instead. You don't have to go there with protection. It's just interacting with human beings that you have some type of feelings. You're going to learn not to be scared of those feelings. And when you go towards them, whatever interaction it is, you know what? You're going to feel better about it. That's what this energy is showing here. Realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. I'm going to do a twin flame reading, so check that one out. Yeah, let go. I mean, really let go. Something better is on the horizon. So again, for many of you, there's going to be a dangling carrot. For some of you, you'll be like, if I touch that thing underneath the cloth, then it, for you, some of you, it could be a meeting and you'll be like, never going to do that again, but you will do it. So don't beat yourself up. There could be someone you answer to, and even for you, that could be like, I never would answer to this person. There's something like that. It will come up during Mercury retrograde. Someone you played with, someone you've had fun with, someone that there is lust between, and someone that will come in and tell another lie, and you will engage with them. But it's just saying it's okay. You don't have to. It's not, life is not all about, you know, oh no, have to, cannot do that. All right. And remember, this is love tarot, not it's not about actually going into war. So it is illuminating feelings. You're gonna look at things the way they are, and that is for fun. And actually, after you have had some kind of interaction and some kind of, you're gonna be like, oh, I wish I didn't do that, but I'm gonna let go of everything that I once thought to be true. And don't forget to fulfill your own needs. And see the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. So you're going to find out about something with your suffering, Pisces. It's something about your suffering that's going to go down. And you're going to be like, why did I do it? So it's revisiting an emotion and energetically a person. And you're going to be like, see, this person here is already smirking while they're looking at me, waiting to have a dig or something. There's something about a person. So yeah, but don't forget here, it's needed to kiss a few frogs. You have to, there is a certain process with something that you're going to be saying afterwards, okay, I see now why that happened. It's a bit like when you have a big night out and you're like, I don't want to have a big night out. But actually, sometimes you find when you have a big night out, you're going to be productive the next week. Sometimes people's way of losing weight is like, I'm going to eat shitload up until that day. And then I'm just going to be so fed up with that food, I'm going to stop. Everyone has their way about anything you shed. It's not always like, okay, follow the book now. And I am going to just sit here by myself. And I'm not going to touch anything, do anything. I'm going to follow all the instructions. And that is your best to stay away and block everyone. That's not going to work, because it was always two to tango. Just because the game changed a little bit, it doesn't mean that you have to hide away and you can't play. So you will be playing with people from the past, and you will like it. You will like it to play with these people from the past. Some of you won't even notice what I'm waffling on about. Some of you could have fire in your chart. But you have to brave this one up. Whoever of you have a Pisces listening, there will be a tower. There will be a lot of emotions. There is someone here that's going to be mad. Someone here is a third party as well. There is you have options with third parties, right, left, and center, and you know it. You are seen as someone very seductive. Again, like I said, you are seen as the person that is the player. You are being seen as being the key player, and you can't change people's perception. That's the thing. This is the one where you're like, you can't upload pictures and to them and be like, look, I'm at home reading the newspaper. I am not like that. They don't care if you're not like that. They want you to be like that. They think they already decided you are like that, and that's how you are. So it's like you played some game with them at some point, and they're like, well, that's I like how they play. So they like how you play. They want you to play with them. There is more than one person that wants you to play. They like how you play. So it is for those of you, it's like, and you're not, your emotions not going to be that involved. This is the one where you're going to be quite human, and you're going to be, you know what, let's play the Russian roulette, fill up my glass, and I'm going in. Yes to that invite. Shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it. I'm definitely doing it, and I don't care. You're going to piss off a lot of people, and you're going to feel happy about it. It's your time to shine. It's okay. You don't, for many of you, you'll be like, of course I am that person. I don't care. You could have that sassiness about you. It's like, it's feeling that sassiness and feeling fine about it. It's, for many of you, you could have been like, well, you know, I go to church on Sunday. And if I go to church on Sunday, if I go to yoga on Sunday, if I go to meditation, I can't go out on a Friday night. That's not who I am. You're going to do something that is not the typical you, Pisces. And you're going to be like, Oh, maybe I'm the player now. I am the player. I am the one that is changing my sheets on my bed 3 nights in a row. That is bad, you know, and you're going to be like, what happened to me? What happened to me? Yeah, were you having fun? That's what happened. Now, it doesn't have to be about sex, sheets, or any of that. It has something to do with something about you that is going to be different. But from there, you are traveling to calmer shores. And it's as if you are going to just feel so free, more free than you have done in a long time. You're going to not hide from anyone. You're going to be yourself. And just a lot is going to clear. Because what happens, the kids that you used to play with, they've also changed. You might just meet up for that reunion once and you're going to be like, all right, we're not similar anymore, but you're not going to avoid going to the reunion if you still want to do that, basically. There is love here. There is a tarot moment here. There is you being single and you don't care. There is you getting attentions. There is people arguing when you get attention. There is people breadcrumbing and they also have another suitor. You have people on a distance that is giving you a lot of attention. You are going to be in the limelight, Pisces. And there's going to be some kind of stigma around it. And it's just, you just can't stop it. This is like if you're a celebrity, it's more like just bloody rein it in. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna do that part. Like if you have done something like that is just, okay, I did that, then I don't really enjoy it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna come back and you're gonna be like, oh, I did that thing, didn't I? And then at the end of it, your strength is there. You're gonna find out information about your feelings. And at the end, when you go through all these experiences and engaging and being, it's very much being out there, doing silly things, speaking to people you shouldn't. Everything is going to be safe though. I don't see any harm. No one's going to jail. Now, this is happening for you, Pisces. So I would say get a good night's rest. Get a really good night's rest. So the reason for the long reading, I will not be doing readings before the end of August. So when I come back, let me know in the comment section how it went, please. And enjoy the ride. You are there. See you soon, Pisces.